days a week, it's going to be used to forge horseshoes, but 1 day a week, an anvil is used to forge victories here in Indianapolis. And it's been wrong once again at the city's Lucas Oil Stadium, telling us all it is time for football. Today, a battle out of the AFC between the Denver Broncos and the Indianapolis Colts. On the Broncos sideline, get a look at their head coach. His guys enjoyed a win at home to begin the season, now facing their first road test here. Along the opposing sideline, the head coach of the Colts. His side not as fortunate in their opener, hoping the home crowd can... With my buddy Brock Hewitt, I'm Kate Scott. This is Rigoberto Sanchez to get us started. And here we go from Indy. Shoots away from one. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. So the Broncos offense getting set for their first drive. And bringing them out. He was a rookie last season when he took the Broncos to the playoffs for the first time in 9 years. Now a sophomore. It's Bo Nix.
At his best, Bo Nix is a point guard facilitating an offense, getting that ball in and out of his hands as quickly as possible, but don't you dare sleep on his legs, because he will hurt you with his athleticism too. And oh, by the way, did I mention a maturity well beyond his years?
That's 16 on the pickup. And the Broncos will have a first down. Big shot to begin the drive has him up beyond the 40. On 1st and 10, here's Nix. This finds Franklin. And just gets back to the line of scrimmage.
No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd and 10.
Nix from the gun.
At the 42-yard line.
That man, it's Marvin Mims. Still fighting forward. And he gets in. Touchdown, Denver. The Broncos take a 6-0 lead right away. So that right there, Brock, exactly what you want to start off a contest.
Opening drives are such tone setters. You come out flat as a group, maybe go 3 and out. Sometimes there's a carryover effect, but here they were sharp, they were crisp, and they grabbed the early lead.
Will Lutz now on for the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Broncos will jump out to a 7-0 lead.
Colts, nothing.
Here's Lutz set to kick this away.
For the Broncos.
On the return, here's Anthony Gould. And the tackle's made as he gets it out to the 32. So now the Colts getting their first opportunity on offense in this game. And bringing them out, one of the league's most tooled-up quarterbacks, Brock. He's trying to reach a new ceiling here in year 3. Anthony Richardson.
There were times, I'll be honest with you, Kate, that I wish I played baseball. Because you have a bad outing, like this QB did last week with no touchdowns, a couple interceptions. In baseball, you get to play the next day, you get to flush it right away. He's had to sit on it all week long, and you know he wants to rectify it here.
Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1.
2nd and 1 at the 41-yard line.
Here's the first carry for Jonathan Taylor. And he'll get them enough for a first down.
A gain of 4 yards. And the Colts first down.
Shotgun snap now to Richardson. A quick slant into the hands of Downs. And he's taken down directly on that 43-yard line. 12 yards on that play, and a good call, and that's him the first.
That's another Colts first down. 1st and 10 at the 43.
Straight ahead with Taylor. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run. Well, the extra blocking sure didn't spring that run the way they hoped it would, Brock.
In the old West Coast system, you call 12 personnel, 2 tight ends, Tiger. Tiger package comes on the field. That was a whole lot more of a kitty cat effort there.
And they're going to get just inside that red zone on the big play down to the 19. That goes as a gain of 25 yards and picks up the first.
That's another Colts first down. 1st and 10 at the 19-yard line.
Working inside the red zone. He keeps it and takes off. And he's able to get this down to the 13. Offensive line, this is 2nd and 4.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
Now a toss play, Taylor. Oh, they're on that one. 2nd down is going to end up in a loss of yards.
What was supposed to move the chains or at least make 3rd down easier to handle instead? Well, did the exact opposite here, Kate. Now makes this 3rd down a whole lot trickier to figure out.
Richardson on 3rd. And it's complete in the end zone. Touchdown, Indy. The Colts finish off their opening drive. Michael Pittman Jr. with the touchdown. Well, this coaching staff has got to be a happy partner. A calm and calculated opening drive. Really impressed with the score, how they controlled the football, and they played at their own pace.
Yeah, it's one of those drives that just pays dividends. I know it's the opening drive, but you're just taking some of the starch out of that defense and putting some doubt in their mind. Man, they just methodically shoved it right down our throat.
That one splits the uprights. And the Colts start off well to tie things 7-7. Making some progress here. They're going to bring him down as he gets it to the 33. The Denver offense taking the field for their 2nd drive. They'll try to emphasize what worked on their last drive, which ended, Brock, in a touchdown. Nix with it on 1st. Able to get it to Franklin. And they get him right at the line of scrimmage.
A gain of a yard brings up 2nd and 9 at the 34-yard line.
Play action with Nix. Gets him on the in route. And he is stopped as he reaches that 46-yard line.
A gain of 12 yards. That's good for a Broncos 1st down.
On 1st down, it's Nix. That's complete to Troutman. And he gets it through the midfield stripe and onto the Colts side of the field. Just a yard left to go on 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and a yard.
Give up the middle to Harvey. And they stop him just in time. He got back to the line, but denied the yard they needed. 3rd down coming up. 3rd down, 1 yard to go.
And it brings up 3rd down.
Trying to get it with the option. This gets the 1st and more. And they're going to keep moving forward, Brock, down inside the opposing 30. Coming to the line for another 1st and 10.
A gain of 17 yards.
First run of the game for J.K. Dobbins. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play. That's a nice quick correction for this front, Brock. Give up the big play and then get a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next snap.
And again, an interception is dropped. Looked a whole lot like the last play, didn't it, partner? And again, the turnover escapes him. It's going to be 3rd down. Throw here, 3rd down. He had it for a moment, but a brilliant defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
Okay, you know I talk to you all the time about these money downs and 3rd downs and the plan you got to have. It's kind of like a manufacturing plant. You've got to manufacture open looks, and that time, the plant was closed.
For the field goal. A 46-yard attempt.
The kick by Lutz is good. And that's going to break our tie and give him a 3-point advantage.
Broncos 10.
You'd expect him to make most of those attempts from this distance, but it's never a lock. So they'll happily take this and finish off the drive with points.
Here's Gould on the return. Pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. The Colts with their offense out, their 2nd drive coming up. And all that's needed here, Brock, is some repeat execution from that last series. Of course, gotta expect the defense has made some adjustments after giving up that touchdown.
And that is the beauty of this game we love so much. Those back and forth adjustments on the sidelines. And can this offense do what it did a drive ago? And that is stay one play ahead of their defensive foes.
They'll get 18 yards there. And it's good for Indianapolis. First down.
Good for the Colts. First down.
On the counter, it's Taylor. And they sent it straight ahead, but the front stops him after a gain of 3. We'll look at his numbers on the ground from last week here. Last run got him 3. Here's second and 7. They go again with Taylor. And this goes across midfield in Broncos territory. Third and a lone yard coming up.
That's a gain of 5. Brings up
Taylor again. And his short gain gets them a new set of downs.
Taylor. A gain of 3 yards. And the Colts first down. First and 10 at the 42-yard line.
They'll head up first and 10 from the 42. Play action. It's Richardson. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
Sometimes I wish everybody could feel what that feels like. When you're a QB and you just feel the air in the pocket getting sucked out and you know there's no escape, it can be just one heck of a deflating feeling. Not for that defense who puts a sack on the board.
Now at midfield after that loss. Here's second and long. Working from the gun, it's Richardson. That's brought in. It's his back, Jonathan Taylor. And the defense waiting for him at the line, and he goes down.
Brings up third down.
Here he goes, third and long. Wow, wide open here, complete. And somebody finally able to force him out there. So even with that quality gain, it will still wind up being fourth down.
It's fourth down.
And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And we're all tied up now in the first half.
My life experience has taught me these kickers are a lot like golfers. They know how to keep score. They know when they've hit their best shots. They know when they've hit their career longs, and he just got it done.
Return coming from the 6. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down. So here comes the Bronco offense. And they've got a bit of momentum from the field goal on the last series, hoping to grow that into something greater with a touchdown here.
Yeah, I think one thing you find is you do not want to settle for a field goal again. Points are great, but touchdowns, that's what's win games in the NFL.
He was brought down at the 28-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup.
Need a better result than that last run. It's second and 8. Shotgun snap to Nix. Has him on the quick hitter. He's taken down after reaching the 30. Remain Pratt with the play defensively.
It's a gain of 2. Brings up third and 5.
This has the makings of a shootout. A lot of points, but still tied as we reach the end of one. It's 10-all on the scoreboard. We'll take a brief pause and head back to Lucas Oil Stadium after this. We're back, and it is Broncos football as we resume. They still have 5 to go here, third down. And he let his man too much there, Brock. Incomplete, fourth down coming up.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to third and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was third and manageable and incomplete.
On fourth down, Broncos going to call on Jeremy Crawshaw here to punt. He bunted 3 times in the win last week, and this one is away. Takes this in at the 25. And little to nothing on that return as the coverage team gets to him. The Indianapolis offense ready to take another swing at it. And they'll have a little momentum as they take the field here after their kicker drilled a deep one to end their last drive with points. On first down, it's Richardson. That one's incomplete. Had the connection, but some stone hands got in the way there.
incomplete. It's second down and 10.
Richardson now on 2nd and 10. He's keeping it. Has some daylight through the 40. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. Big gainer here as he picks up 20. And it'll be first down, Colts.
First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
You know, these are the type of plays that really get an offense going. This is a chance for QB to inspire the guys around him. Calling his own number, carrying his teammates to a first down on that big run. That inflates an offense, and it can suck the wind out of that defense.
And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up second and 3. As the Broncos.
Second down carry for Taylor. And he's brought down after a tremendous effort just to get a couple of yards. That goes as a 4-yard pickup, and it gets him a first down.
I don't know about you, Kate, but he sure made getting that first down look really easy. A lot easier than it's supposed to be for that defense. And I think they'll hear about it when they get to the sidelines.
He's stuck with him, but this one heads the wrong way. He winds up losing yards.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
From the shotgun, it's Richardson. Defender arrives wide as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. So after that prior incompletion, it's third down. Third and long for him here. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
I'll say, Kate, that defense looked even better, sharper on third down than they did on second. They played that one so tight there was no window to throw.
Colts going to kick this away now on fourth, and it's Rigoberto Sanchez on for the punt. Denver set to take the field on offense. They were only on the field for 3 plays their prior series, Brock. Let's see what changes they make to take over here. All right, Denver getting everybody set, so they've got first and 10. First play of the drive. Here's Harvey. And he'll be stopped after just about a yard. Second and 9 coming up.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. A more aggressive call on second.
Throwing here, Nix. They're trying to set the screen. Dobbins. And he's going to be escorted out right along that 35-yard line. Offense is set. First and 10. Out of the gun, it's Nix. As a man, that's Cortland Sutton. And he is tagged right as he brings that one in, Brock. But a solid gain right up towards that midfield stripe. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks.
First and 10 at the 50-yard line.
All set now. First and 10. A give to Dobbins out of the shotgun. And he's into the front for a gain of about 2.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet. But if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
And a decent run gets about 4. It's going to be third down. Now we see he's in some pain after making that tackle. Team personnel out now to take a look at him. All plays on the table here for third and 3. Here's Nix. Another drop. The last 2 plays both should have been intercepted, but neither could be brought in. However, Brock, they do at least force this fourth down. Throwing from the gun. And he had it, but no, can't complete the process of the catch, and they wind up turning it over on downs.
Even the best receivers, they've got occasional breaks in concentration. You just never want to see it happen. One of the most important snaps of the game. If we know anything about this guy, though, it's he'll be up for the challenge the next time the ball comes his way.
fake. It's Richardson. Flushed out of the pocket. Now he takes it. And this great effort winds up getting him well into enemy territory before he's brought down. First down now, ball at the 39-yard line.
That's good for a Colts. First down.
Taylor now up the middle. And he continues to find no traction on the ground here, Brock, as they bring him down for no gain.
He was brought down by Drew
First down
Sanders.
run netted him nothing. Here is
No
second
gain
and
on the
10.
play. Second and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Now handoff to Taylor. Oh, man, nothing for him again, Brock. It has been a struggle all game as this one's quickly mopped up, too.
Down behind the line
Digging deep in the playbook here, and this is third and 11.
Brings up third down and 11.
Air it out on third. They got a hand on it, and now it's intercepted! And the Broncos will take over as he records his first interception of our season.
Well, you love to see the tip drill interception come to life. You get that added moment of suspense as that ball just hangs in the air. And as a quarterback, Kate, I will tell you, it feels like when the ball gets tipped, it's in the air forever. As a defensive guy, you love to see them rally and go get it. And look at the absolute excitement you see as the defense goes and grabs it.
Good starting field position for the Broncos as they get ready for first and 10. Nix from the gun. Complete to Mims. And they're going to bring him down just on the other side of midfield.
It's a gain of 11. That's good for the Broncos.
Nix now on first and 10. Makes the catch. And they get there to take him down right around the 41.
Portland Sutton. A gain of 9 brings up second and 1 at the 41-yard line.
On second down, here's Dobbins. And he'll get this down at the 33-yard line. That one gains 7. And that'll be good for a Denver first.
And the Broncos first down. First and 10 at the 33-yard line.
Harvey gets it on the counter. And he's not going to manage to get back to the line even. Tackle for a loss. We've got second and 11.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
And they drop him right after that catch. He's down at the 22-yard line.
A gain of 12 yards.
Next, quick out wide, complete. And this play reaches the 12-yard line before the stop is made. In a good spot here, second and inches.
Complete to Marvin Mims.
Harvey headed right. And he stopped him just in time. He got back to the line, but denied the yard they needed. Third down coming up. The line between safeties and linebackers gets real blurred on plays like that, Brock. He handled that one just like a Mike would have.
Yeah, if injuries were to ever crop up, Kate, I bet he could handle the linebacker spot for them as well. Just tremendous diagnosis in that run support.
It's a third down to give to Harvey. And he is well clear of that marker. That effort's going to set them up with a first and goal.
A gain of 4 yards. That's another Broncos first down. First and goal, Denver.
Shotgun handoff for Dobbins. And all he can get is 1 yard. Ran that right into the defensive front.
Hey, I get it on first and goal. Right? A lot of teams like to be conservative and limit risk. Even if a run is stopped short, you still got 2, sometimes 3 downs to play with.
And the cover just too good there. Didn't find the throw that he was confident in, so just throws it away. Third down coming up.
And goal.
They bring the tight end in motion. Third and goal, here's Nix. And they take this in for the score. The Broncos pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. It's a Bo Nix touchdown.
Just a tremendous effort. And really, this is a play where you can look at the facial expressions of the two sides and know exactly what happened. Offensively, you are smiling from ear to ear that your quarterback's a difference maker. Defensively, just demoralized that you couldn't find a way to stop that scramble.
Lutz there to tack on the extra point. And the Broncos break that tie and now lead by 7.
Colts 10. Will Lutz.
Here's Lutz set to kick this away. Here's Gould on the return. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. The Colts and Anthony Richardson headed back onto the field. And I know we're normally discussing his work leading the passing game, but wow, we've really had to take note of what he's done on the ground. He's leaned into that part of his game early. Taylor gets it to begin the drive. Only 2 yards, and it brings up 2nd and 8. So we're at the 2-minute warning here from Indy. The Colts, with a lot of ground between where they are now and where they need to go.
At the 23-yard line.
Shotgun snap now to Richardson. Left side pulled in by Pittman. He's going to get this one at the 36-yard line.
13 yards on the play. And the Colts first down. 1st and 10.
To the air on his first down, Richardson. And this one's dropped for what would have been a nice gain. Here's 2nd and 10 now from the 36.
Complete. It leads to 2nd and 10.
Back to the air, it's Richardson. That's going to be caught by his back. Taylor. And the tackle's made just beyond midfield at the 48. Colts operating from the hurry-up, rushing back to the line.
That's good for a Colts. First down.
Richardson now on 1st and 10. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
For Alec Pierce. Incomplete. Brings up 2nd and 10.
Once more now, it's Richardson. And he's there to send that one away. Incomplete. First pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on 3rd down.
He was covered by Patrick Surtain.
Going again, Richardson. And even on 3rd down, he sees no choice other than to get rid of it. Not the play they wanted. It's going to be 4th down.
There was almost no resistance offered against a rush that came off the line ready to maul anything in sight. It was all the QB could do to get rid of that before he gets absolutely clobbered.
And it's out of bounds. Took a bounce. It's going to be marked right along the 30-yard line. Denver ready for another offensive possession. They're getting close to a minute to play, Brock, and they're going to need that time with a long field ahead. 1st and 10 now from the 30. To throw, here's Nix. And to set up the screen here, it's Harvey. And this one breaks beautifully as they're going to get it forward to their own 45. We have a timeout called by the Broncos. That's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. Just one play into this drive, and they are already sitting on their own 45. On 1st and 10, here's Nix. Mims with the grab. And he doesn't get the chance to add on to that play, but this still has him across the midfield stripe all the way down to the opposing 42. He'll come up on 1st and 10. Walking the tightrope there, but he makes the grab and bounds. 2nd and 3 now.
Out of bounds at the 35-yard line. A 7-yard.
There's the fake. Here's Nix.
2nd and 3.
Oh, he was on the move, but so was the defense, and they take him down. Denver calls the second of its 3 timeouts. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half. 3rd and 6 for them to figure out now. They'll throw 3rd and long. They'll make a bid for it on the ground. And he's able to drive this to the 29 before the stop. Now the Broncos take their 3rd and final timeout. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half. So a new set of downs. Here we go, 1st and 10.
And the Broncos first down.
Nix looking to throw. Has him on the quick hitter. And they get this all the way down to the 16-yard line. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
13 yards on the play. And the Broncos first down.
And they're going to get up to it and spike it. That's going to stop the clock. On comes Will Lutz in the Broncos field goal unit. It's a 33-yard look from the right hash. The kick by Lutz is good. And that'll push it to double digits in a 2-possession game.
You know that most of these coaches really don't crack that big smile until they get that W with 60 minutes over, but I see a little sly smile on that coach's face because that's terrific execution. You work those situations to pay them off with points. They did just that.
They've got 1st and 10, Brock, but time for maybe 2 plays at most if they even want to try anything. He's back to throw. They don't connect there. Now just 3 seconds showing on the clock.
With each incompletion, each turnover, each sack, you can almost just feel this offense's frustration. Really imperative this quarterback stay positive. Just keep chopping away.
He's going to loft one deep to the left. This final shot of the half will not connect. That falls incomplete. No time remaining in our first half.
All right, Kate.
Gonna have to make those halftime adjustments on the fly today. We're skipping right through to the start of the 3rd quarter. Here's Lutz set to kick this away. Here's Gould on the return. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. Indianapolis getting its offense out there to start off this second half. That passing game they went to in the first half, it's going to need to be firing to start this second half too as they chase this lead. Taylor gets it on 1st and 10. Now he danced away from one tackle, but unable to dance away from the rest of the defense. No gain on that play.
22-yard line. 1-yard gain brings up 2nd and 9.
QB keeping it here. The 2nd down option. Oh, Richardson fumbled it. And the Broncos corral it. Well, they can't add anything after that recovery, partner, but they do take possession of the football.
Well, sure, you're looking to try to get a 1st down on 2nd down. You're trying to create a manageable 3rd down, but I'll tell you what you're not trying to do, ever, is give the ball away. And that's what the offense does to the defense right there.
The Broncos running their offense out once again. And their last drive did end in points. Not as many as they wanted, though. They had to settle for that field goal despite advancing the football pretty well. All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. Shotgun snap to Nix. Completed over the middle. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
It's Sutton with back-to-back catches. And he's going to be stopped at the 17-yard line. The line. Here's 3rd and 3.
A 2-yard gain on the play.
They send Mims left.
3rd down.
Shotgun handoff to Harvey. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away.
He's brought down at the 15-yard line. A gain of only a yard. It's 4th down.
So the field goal team stays sidelined. They're going to go for this. Here we go with Dobbins. And they come through to stay on the field. That is enough to set this offense up with a 1st and goal.
A gain of 10 yards. That's good for a Broncos 1st down. 1st and goal at the 5-yard line.
Out of the gun, it's Nix. Will finds his back. Harvey. It's a Denver touchdown. The Broncos push their lead further to start the half. So the offense showing a slightly different dimension there, Brock. Getting the running back involved with his hands for the touchdown.
Yeah, such an advantage. I think when you think about it, Kate, it really is about the 80s where we start to see these running backs not just tote the ball as runners, but be real weapons when they get the ball in the passing game. That's well done.
Point after try is good by Lutz. And the Broncos take a 3-possession lead.
27, Colts 10.
Here's Lutz set to kick this away.
Kick off for the Broncos.
Josh Downs to return it. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. The Colts offense set to head out. They watch their fumble turn into points, so feeling maybe a little bit of an urge to make up for that now in this series. Indianapolis bringing the offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. He'll start on the ground. Taylor. And he's taken down after a very productive effort there, Brock, up to the 40-yard line. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12. Move slated downs to approach here from the 40.
1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Richardson on 1st and 10. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Incomplete pass on 1st down, so still at the 40. It's 2nd and 10. From the shotgun, it's Richardson. Oh, look at this. Here he goes. And this is going to take him off and across midfield at the opposing 45. The end result there, 15 yards and a first.
That's good for a Colts. 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 45.
Play action with Richardson. Oh, he's going for it again. And this makes it to around the 43-yard line. In on the tackles, Jonathan Cooper.
43-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
Working from the gun, it's Richardson. Short pass brought in. And they're going to be set up just outside that red zone. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that 1st down.
Gain of 21 yards. That's another Colts 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 22-yard line.
Play fake, it's Richardson. And he let his man just a little too much there. That's an incomplete pass.
Yikes, as that pass falls to the ground, you kind of just sense their desperation, just kind of oozing out of them. Running out of time to start connecting on more of these and really break open the scoring in a way they just have not been able to do so far.
Excellent play defensively as they get to him behind the line. That's going to bring up 3rd down.
A 2-yard loss brings up 3rd down and 12.
3rd and long for him here. Out to his wideout, it's a screen. He's trying to get away, but unable to do so. They catch him behind the line on 3rd down.
Well, that's one of the moments as a QB you just feel like those defenders are in your huddle. To drop them for a loss on 3rd down can happen. It's an incredibly quick read by the defense.
And that one is good. A little longer, but no problem at all. And the gap closes to 14 points.
That's why they spend all the time on the practice field during the week. That kind of operation. Perfect rhythm, perfect timing, and a 2 for 2 for this kicker.
Return starts at the 3. All right, and in the end, Brock, this is going to make it out to the 30. The Broncos and quarterback Bo Nix gearing up for their next series. And like we've seen from him before, Brock, he got a good game going early through the air and kept the pressure up from then on. He's still taking it to him now as we work through this 2nd half. Hitting Ingram on the slant. And he gets this one up to the 40-yard line. Give him an even 10 yards on the play. And the Broncos will have a 1st down. Move slated downs to approach here from the 40.
1st down, Denver.
Nix off the play action. Finds him on the crossing route. And they do get him down, but the damage is done. This gets down inside the 35-yard line. It's a pickup of 26. And that'll be good for a Denver 1st.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 34-yard line.
Giving this to Harvey. And they're going to be humbled here on 1st down. Going to wind up losing yards on this play. Their dominance against his ground game rolls on, Brock. Add another stop to what's going to be some real nice film for them to watch.
How many times you think in your lifetime, Kate, you've heard from a defensive coordinator, job number 1 is?
Stop them up.
And they've been doing it.
And he's tackled for a short gain. I wonder what's in the playbook here as they come up on 3rd and 11.
Brings up
Here he goes, third and long. Dumps it off to his running back. This is not going to get it done on third down. They catch it behind the line. This goes for a loss.
Not terribly complicated on this one. Just not the third down screen you wanted to run. Little chance they were getting the first, and apparently little chance they were going to even gain a positive yard at all.
And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And that makes this a 3-score game.
So many of these players on the field, Kate, they just strive for consistency, but not the kickers. They strive for perfection, and so far, he's just that.
Here's Gould on the return. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. Now the Indianapolis offense heading out. And down double digits, Brock. Field goals like we saw in their last drive aren't going to move the needle as much as they need to. First call here coming from the shotgun. From the gun, Taylor. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. Just couldn't get outside quick enough to take that D-line out of the picture, and one of those guys impressively got on the edge and caught him.
You know what's scary in this game today, Kate? When you watch the combine and you watch these 280-pound DNs that run like 4.6. Yeah. I am really thankful I don't play quarterback in today's game.
Quick slant into the hands of Downs. And this one gets to the 33-yard line before it's stopped.
Josh Downs. A gain of 10 makes it 3rd and 3.
Third and short yardage here, Richardson. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. And this defense makes the stop in a big way to bring up 4th down.
It's pretty impressive, isn't it? They built this type of lead for themselves because that's actually, Kate, their first sack of the game. And that's why smart front offices and complete teams build a well-rounded roster. That way, if a core component like the pass rush today isn't there, the other areas of the team pick each other up.
The Broncos offense all set to go. And unsurprisingly, Brock, a great day on the scoreboard so far for him. Has him with the advantage as we move through this third quarter. Broncos to the line now. It's 1st and 10. It's Harvey straight ahead. Great work there to evade the tackle, but the rest of the run, pretty forgettable. No gain there.
He was brought down at the 26. A gain of a yard.
Nix from the gun.
2nd and 9.
And he won't get it there. Defender finds a throw and breaks it up. So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down.
Kendall Fuller there on the coverage.
Throw here, 3rd down. He's running for it. And he's going to have this up near the 40, just a little bit short of it. Big gain, 14 on the play. And the Broncos will have a 1st down.
That's good for a Broncos 1st down. A gain of 14. 1st down, Broncos.
On the handoff, here's Harvey. And they're all the way across midfield before he's brought down. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the 1st.
12 more yards. That's another Broncos 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Staying on the ground here with Harvey. No repeat success of that last run as he only is able to get back to the line on this play.
Behind the line of scrimmage.
All right, here we go. 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 50-yard line.
Changing things up. They're going to throw now. This one's caught. And he's going to be drugged down. Looks like at that 37-yard line.
13
Give him
yards
13 on that play. And that'll be good for a Denver 1st.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the
Motioning one of the tight ends. 1st and 10. It's Harvey, who swarms in the middle. This gets maybe a yard. Kenny Moore there to make the stop.
36-yard line. 1 yard gain. Brings up.
This is the end of the third quarter. The Broncos have the football, Brock, and with that lead, might have a win in just a little while, too. Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down. Harvey once more. Well, that's not what the offense started about. They stick him for a loss. It's going to be 3rd down.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
On third down, here's Nix. Oh, he put some heat on this deep ball. Touchdown, Denver! The Broncos keep adding to that fourth quarter lead. Cortland Sutton, the touchdown.
A receiver this skilled, well, he's got every route in his back pocket. But sometimes simple is better. No complicated cuts, no double moves. You just go run right by him.
Extra point try now for the Lutz. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Broncos make it a 24-point ball game.
Colts 13.
Here's Lutz set to kick this away.
To kick off for the Broncos.
Here's Gould on the return. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. Here comes the Colts offense now for another possession. And they take the field feeling pretty beaten down with how this one's gone. Even if they're keeping their heads high, Brock, not a whole lot they've been able to do so far.
Yeah, in these moments, I think of golfers, right in a tournament. They don't want to look at the scoreboard. They don't want to see how much they're down. They just want to take it shot by shot by shot. That's exactly what this offense has got to do.
Second down carry for Taylor. Escapes a defender. And he's going to take this down to the opposing 44. And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10.
And the Colts.
Richardson. He brings it in. And he has it to the 42 before they make the stop.
A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8 at the Broncos' 42-yard line.
Counter, it's Taylor. And all he can get is a yard here, bro. It's going to be 3rd down.
Taken down at the 41. A gain of a yard brings up 3rd and 7.
Falls to the ground out left, incomplete. Not on the same page with his tight end. So that brings up 4th down.
It's now 4th down.
So many coaches love 3rd downs, and they practice them so much, Kate. Why? Because they're the money down in the NFL. Whether it's a close game or already out of hand, coaches know, got to execute and convert on these 3rd downs.
Here he goes. Got to have this on 4th down. And it's incomplete. They dialed up their best effort, Brock, but they come up empty. That's going to be a turnover on downs.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
That one falls to the turf. Couldn't hang on. It's incomplete. The incompletion. They come up on 2nd and 10.
It's now 2nd and 10.
Here's the fake. Here's Nix. Bails out, trying to get away from the pressure, but he can't, and they drop it. And they come through the sack to bring around 3rd down.
Kate, I can speak from personal experience on this one. That is the absolute worst nightmare as a quarterback. When you call that bootleg and you turn around and all you see is nothing but a big old defensive end, yeah, your interest switch from getting rid of the ball to a little self-preservation. Good job just simply hanging on to the football.
That one's cut at the 10-yard line. And they're going to stop him, but he got enough to make it 1st and goal from the 8.
A gain of 54 yards. And the Broncos 1st down. 1st and goal at the 8-yard line.
The analytics are pretty clear. It's hard to move the ball in this league with short little dinks and dunks. You've got to get the explosive chunk. You got to get the big play. And that throw to the outside, that gets the job done.
Dobbins on 1st and goal. Trucks a defender. And that was an incredible effort just to make it back to the line. Ball placed at the 7. It's 2nd and goal.
It's a gain of a yard. Brings up
play action with Nix. And they're going to score. Touchdown, Denver. The Broncos continue piling it on here in the 4th. Well, as they drive forward to what right now looks like it should be a win, Brock. He sure is taking advantage of a nice little chance to boost his stat line. His second touchdown of the game.
Yeah, you just kind of feel these two building some trust, right? Just more and more equity. Certainly paying dividends in this one, but more than likely for more games to come.
Lutz there to tack on the extra point. And the Broncos grow their lead yet again.
44, Colts 13. Will Lutz to
Here's
kick off
Lutz set
for
to
the
kick this
Broncos.
away. Downs on the return. And this drive will start inside the 25. The Colts are ready to take the field. And after they were stopped on fourth down their prior possession, Brock, you got to wonder if they're going to be confident enough to go for it again if they get to that point here. Colts file out into formation. Here comes 1st and 10. It's an option right that begins this drive. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he can reach that 40.
A gain of 15 yards. That's good for a Colts. First down.
Play action. It's Richardson. Oh, he's keeping it again. And he's all the way across midfield down inside that 45-yard line. On the 44-yard line now, 1st and 10.
That's another Colts first down. 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
To throw, Richardson. Dialing up a receiver screen. And he works this to the 38 before going down. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4.
It's a pickup of 6.
Shotgun snap down to Richardson. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
Richardson's pass.
Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. And now they need to get 4 on 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd down and 4.
Throwing now, Richardson. And they get to him as he was trying to make something happen. And the defense comes through. That's going to back him up and bring up 4th down.
It's 4th down.
Well, partner, I think this defense had enough. This QB has been getting out of the pocket and doing damage with his legs. But not this time. Great pursuit, great effort, and they're able to wrap him up for the sack.
Here he goes. Got to have this on 4th down. Oh, he's going to run for it. And they limit the damage on the return, but it is still a turnover. And he can't do it himself. He's stopped behind the line. We've got a turnover on downs.
Hey, I am all for aggression. You get 4 downs, go for it. But I do have to wonder here, Kate, after being denied once again, is there going to be a trust level on that sidelines to go for it the next time they get this shot?
So here comes the Bronco offense. With touchdowns on their last 2 drives, Brock, they're playing some of their best offense here. Could they try for 3 in a row despite the lead? Let's find out. First play in the drive. Here's Harvey. And they'll only find 1 yard up the gut. 2nd down.
Queenie Pay on the tackle. A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9.
Get off the middle to Harvey. He dodged the tackle. And he's going to be brought down in enemy territory now at the 46. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks. New set of downs for him from the 46.
First down. A gain of 15.
Going to the ground again on 1st.
First down.
Man, those running lanes are closing up fast, aren't they? He's out to just a yard.
Okay, this is why you got to be careful to just run it always on 1st down. You got to break your tendencies. The casual fan, well, that casual fan knew what was coming, but more importantly, this defensive front did too.
2nd down, give to Harvey. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. Let's see what they draw up on a 3rd and 7.
It's a gain of 2.
Air it out on 3rd. They make a big for it on the ground. And they make the stop. We're going to say about the 37-yard line.
That is such a good play defensively. A play you could take a whole bunch of pride in not only stopping the passing game, but the effort to get to the quarterback before he could scramble for the 1st.
Will Lutz getting the call on 4th down to put 3 up here for the Broncos. It'll be a 54-yarder from the right hash. A big kick is no good. It's well to the left there. And they're unable to pile another 3 onto that lead.
Something I would have never said 20 years ago, Kate, when I started this business, but it rattles through my big old noggin now. That miss really has an effect on fantasy football owners more than anybody else. Imagine the poor soul somewhere, anywhere, who ends up losing in fantasy this week, specifically because of that miss.
So it's good field position for the Colts as they get set, 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's Richardson. He can run it. He's found some space as he crosses the 45. And he has this all the way down to the 29-yard line.
It's a gain of 28 yards. And the Colts, 1st down.
Richardson on 1st and 10. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
My goodness, was that some kind of speed off the edge? There's only a handful of tackles in this league that have the lateral movement to stay in front of an end like that. It may be time for this quarterback to start mixing up his cadence, his count, certainly making sure this defensive end can't get out the way that he has.
And this one does not go far.
That's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and
Richardson on 3rd. It's incomplete. Should have been a catch downfield, but off his hands and to the ground it goes.
incomplete.
This will be the last play before our 2-minute warning. Desperation time here on 4th. And they get to him and hold him down. What a play, forcing the sack, and that should just about put a bow on this one. It's a new set of downs for him at the 32. Shotgun hands off to Harvey. And you come up with a gain of 3 on the run up the middle. 4 yards on that 1st down run. And here's 2nd and 6.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
They're going to pass it here. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
Incomplete. Brings up 3rd down and 6 yards
To the air on 3rd and long. He's got it to him yet again, and that one is cut. That'll go for an 18-yard gain. And the Broncos will have a 1st down.
And the Broncos, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
New set of downs for him from the 46. Dobbins trying the right side. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run.
Not every corner in this league can make the play he just made right there. Sure, there's pure coverage guys. Not really known for their tackling, but this guy, well, he's someone who isn't afraid to stick his nose in there and make a stop.
So the Broncos ride out of here with a win on the road. And they can be proud of their exploits on the road and overall so far this season as they improved to 2-0.